down there.
Yeah.
Thank you for protecting my wall, Lumpy.
Yeah, happy to help.
Oh no, they're back at the wall.
They're so annoying! Whoa, that's a lot of them.
They have the laser gators and the spit snakes.
Now they
Wood
can...
jets.
I told them they can do nothing because I couldn't help and everyone was up at my wall, so now everyone's going down to your wall. And they'll be able to help you.
Oh shit.
Oh, those are yours. I thought those were enemies.
There can't be any attacks until 33 seconds.
Oh, I see.
They had made a lot, and I didn't want them to hurt you.
How did someone get over here?
Talent?
How are they going through the wall? Witchcraft, they're glitching through the door.
Probably means you have a hole in your wall.
Oh,
call
I
hacks.
built it. I built it good. Means we need another wall.
More walls! That's always...
Oh,
Another ceasefire. Why does she say, I hope it hurts? It's ceasefire, girl. Chill the fuck out.
Alright.
not. I
Special.
appeared to be frozen.
Yeah, same.
Same.
Alright.
Hey, I moved a little bit.
There it
Don't do
goes.
the thing.
My worker's coming over to build a wall. Does anyone have some money? I need a little tiny bit more.
I can
Make
say
my
I have
that.
a
walls.
bit of money. Which one are you? Purple, blue, green?
I'm pink.
It's the one that says Stormie.
Oh. That's a good guess.
Pointed out that if
Thank
you
you.
look
It's
at
being
his name,
upgraded.
Yagami,
Wow.
and you flip it
I can send
backwards,
you
crudely, you can
these
get I am
much.
gay. It's not an exact reverse, but if you take the I, the M, and the G-A-Y, it certainly says I'm gay. So maybe there is a hidden
there's a
agenda there, or
a
even if there
Minotaur.
wasn't something there on purpose, it certainly is there by
Minotaur?
spiritual influence. But
Oh,
even
look
if
at
all
him.
that
He's
was
just
just
there.
made up
There he
and just
goes.
coincidence, it's true that Yagami in Japanese means
let
night
the Minotaur
god.
in.
Now the Shinigami named Ryuk that
Oh, he's
gives
just Tauren.
Light Yagami this
You sure?
notebook
Because, like, his
is
buddies are coming
basically
by.
a
Get it?
lowercase g god.
Da-da.
Shinigami in Japanese, Shini
He's
means
Tauren?
death and Gami means
Da-da.
god. He's literally a death god. And in Japanese tradition, the Shinigami
You're
is a
having
spirit
fun
that
with that,
drives
aren't you?
people to death. Legend
You have
has
no
it that
idea.
if one was possessed by a Shinigami, they would want to commit
And yes, by
suicide.
the
Now,
way.
coming from a Christian worldview, this is clearly a demonic entity trying to steal
You put
your
your
soul and bring
dryad
you to hell.
tree
A
right
place
there.
that was made for the
Oh,
devil
yeah.
and his angels, not
Somebody
for
give
humans.
it a
Let's keep that in
boo-boo.
mind. Other Japanese writings have
Need more
suggested that
food
the
to
Shinigami
create
is a
an
god that
iron wall
decides
for
the
some
time
reason.
of one's death. And in other
That makes
parts of
sense.
Japanese culture, the
That's
Where's
Yagami
that
is
wall
called the
going
king
to
of
live?
the underworld, as well as the Japanese traditional
builds walls
Oni
after
demon
walls
are
after
both
walls.
considered to be Shinigami, or death
It's
gods.
very good
Now, some
defense.
researchers and academics have suggested
Did
that
you really
these
put your
death
tree
gods
right
are
there?
different from the Western gods
Yeah.
of death. But this is a little bit hard to
I
believe, as I think the Bible
Or-
itself
Guess he's
talks
living
explicitly
here now.
about death as an
You
entity.
were-
We have in
you're
1
careful
Corinthians
with it, Lumpy, because if
15:55,
there's
where
more
it talks
enemies than
about
there are
Christ's
you, then
victory
they will
over
keep
death
going.
and our victory over death.
like
as a
having
result
high
of it. It says, "O
stakes."
death, where is your
Oh,
victory?
God,
O
we're
death,
gonna
where
have
is
those
your
attacking
sting?"
us.
Furthermore, in the book of Revelation, several times death is referred to as an entity.
I
In
didn't know,
Revelation
actually, that
6:8,
they'd
it
take it.
says, "And I looked, and behold, a pale
They've
horse,
got
and
one
its
of 'em.
rider's name was Death, and Hades followed
Sending
him."
a priest
Revelation
out here to
20
heal.
verse 13 says, and the sea gave
That's all
up
I'm
the
doing.
dead who were
I
in
have
it.
4
Death and Hades gave
watchtowers
up the
just
dead who were in
watching.
them, and they were judged, each one of them
Always
according to
feel
what they had done.
like
So
some
death and
towers
Hades each
watching
get judged.
me.
And then the next verse, Revelation 20, verse 14, then death and Hades were
That's a
thrown
little
into
creepy.
the lake of fire. This is the second death, the lake of fire. So
Welcome to
again,
my village.
the Bible
Need a little
speaks
bit more
of death
food.
as an entity, and
I can
the
send you. I
connection
have a
here
whole
to the Shinigami is pretty obvious in my
I
opinion.
have no food.
Now, the series
They
centers
don't
around
get to
Light
exit the wall.
Yagami's
You can
attempt
fight from
to
inside
go.
create and
wall,
rule
idiot.
a
There you
world
go.
cleansed of
Oh my
evil
God, that was
as
a lot of food.
God using
I
this
So I
still
made a
have
door
3,000
for the
left.
and these
tree.
themes are repeated and are on display
Tree has a
in a
door
pretty
now.
obvious fashion as you
I still
watch
have
the show.
3,000 food, Stormy.
Now
I'm
onto
gonna
the
build a
plot. I won't get
palace
into
here.
all the details of the
So
entire
the
series,
tree
but I will lay out some
can have
overall
some backup
themes and
food.
give you some spoilers as well in there, but the show's pretty old, so no surprises there. Now, Light Yagami is a genius high school student who discovers the Death Note, a notebook that kills anyone whose name is written in it. After experimenting with the notebook, which results in murders of criminals, Light meets the Shinigami named Ryuk, the death god, who was the notebook's original owner. Now, he dropped the notebook into the human world out of boredom. And it's interesting because the world in which Ryuk resides seems to be a
Guys,
depiction
the
of the
archers are
underworld.
too far away.
The dark, deserted
You
atmosphere
hurt.
that's displayed there clearly represents a dark spiritual dimension.
Thanks.
In fact, some of the music or background music that plays while they show this other dimension
Who's
or other
building
world
right? The
is what
building right in the
Catholics
middle of
call
the thing.
Kyrie Ellison or Lord Have Mercy, which
you
to me
building?
reminds me of the fallen angels or
Building a case.
watchers that we read about in the book of Enoch, who basically
Yeah, I'm
after
gonna build
committing
another
a abominable
outer
sin
wall.
asked the Lord for mercy, but the Lord said no, and they were thrown into Tartarus.
The
Now, as Light
Tri-wall.
becomes more aware of the power he possesses
I
over
only have
life and
double
death with his
wall.
notebook, he becomes
Your villager's done,
ambitious about
Stormy.
becoming
If you want
the
them to
ruler of a
hitchhike
new
somewhere, you can send
world.
them in my bird.
This is how he describes it, the
sense.
new world, and becoming the ruler of
here
it
it
as God. Free from
He
criminals,
needs
living
to build a
himself as a
market.
god amongst men, where only the people that Light Yagami deems morally fit can remain alive. Does it sound familiar? If you've studied up on the Antichrist figure, the
Yeah,
mark
go
of the
build
beast,
a
the
market
image
over
of the
there.
beast, this would sound very
Why don't
familiar.
I have-
Now,
oh,
Light
you ran out
Yagami
of
eventually
gold. I was like,
becomes
what?
known
Oh no,
to
there's
the
an
public
army.
as Kira, which is
Comes.
basically a poor Japanese pronunciation of the word killer. Now, the public doesn't know who Light Yagami is, they just know that there's
Moron,
somebody,
go
a
fix
killer,
that.
a Kira out there, who is killing criminals, almost like a vigilante thing. Kira's killings of criminals eventually catches the attention of Interpol
get
and
through
the
that wall
world-famous
there?
detective known as L.
You can
Now,
get
while the
through any of our
character's name
walls.
is represented with
Oh,
the
there just
letter
wasn't a gate
L,
yet.
let's remember
Yeah,
what
build
the
the
Hebrew
gate.
word for God is. L. Again, I don't think this is on accident. The writers of this show knows some stuff and decided that L would be a great name for this other character. Now, the drama that
Alright,
surrounds
build a
L and Light,
watchtower.
and then later Misa, who also had her
Now,
notebook
remember,
written by
guys,
another Shinigami
they're
named Rem,
with
becomes
each
more and more
other,
intense,
too.
wrapped
So,
up
like-
in deception upon deception. Now, I
Alright,
won't
he's
get into
building
all
it
the
from the
details of
side of the
drama,
wall, don't worry.
but Light Yagami is basically the king of manipulation, and as the series goes on, there's a part
Just
where he
couldn't
loses
compute, I
control of the
guess.
notebook, but later gets it back and continues to kill, all the while being part of the team trying to discover the killer. And L, who was one of the smartest characters in the show, was on to Light. He knew that Light was the guy, but he just couldn't figure out how to pin him down. Or at least that's what some people believe. Eventually, L is killed after Light Yagami
Hey, he
manipulates
built
the Shinigami named Rem. Now afterward, Light becomes the second L, pursuing the search for the killer, all while being the killer himself. Now this is again a mockery almost of Jesus Christ. Not only is Jesus known as the second Adam, but the mere fact that Light,
Already?
the Lucifer light bearer character, defeats El, God, and
What?
becomes the
I'm always
second
so
El,
far
I think
behind.
represents the very fabric of
Yes,
what Lucifer
discovering the
wants to do.
secrets of the Titans.
And we read about this in Isaiah 14, where he talks about ascending
that
above
difficult?
the throne of God, making himself like
I have
the
no
Most High.
idea.
In fact,
It's
one
not.
of the things the
it's like,
Antichrist
it
says he
takes a
will
while.
do is found in
It
2
means
Thessalonians
that
2:4,
not
where he
everything.
will
Click on the enemy
oppose and
base.
exalt himself against every so-called god or object of worship, so that he takes his
I
seat
have
in the
a wee
temple
bit
of
more
God,
money.
proclaiming himself
But I
to
can
be
move
God.
on
That's
to the
exactly
next
what Light Yagami
stage.
was shooting for. And in the end, when the jig is up,
Which
the
is
Shinigami that we first encountered named
mythic-
Ryuk kills Light Yagami after realizing he can no longer
Should I
be
go
useful
with Atlas this
entertaining to
time,
him.
or
Now again, that's just an
stay with
overview of the
Kate?
plot. Very
Do
brief,
with
very
whoever
quick.
you
I know there's
feel like.
lots of
Alice
things
is a
in there
really
that I
cool
missed,
power.
and
Just
if
remember
you're a
that it
Death
hurt-
Note
it won't
fan,
hurt
you're
you, so
probably
you
screaming
walk
in your
away
seat
from that.
because I missed all these biblical references, and I'll
Implode.
touch on some of those in a
Yeah.
moment here. But I hope
It
you're starting
sucks
to
up a
see
bunch of
how
stuff
this
and goes-
show has the
Oh, I
threads
just
of the
Spit them all
used
Antichrist
it
spirit
when I
all
have sight
over
of
it,
their place.
and why it's become
Yeah.
so popular with young people, and why I think it
Go
is
with
the
him,
Illuminati
yeah, but
anime of the generation. Now these themes
Oh, look
here
at how
are
populated
very
my
powerful.
wall
In the
is.
end, the one who walks away
There's
alive in
even
this
a
show
tiger
is
here.
the Shinigami, Ryuk. The implications are
Yeah,
that humanity
these laser
to the
crocodiles,
Shinigami,
man.
this
Alright,
death god, was
llamas.
just folly, toys to
Oh,
entertain
no.
them. And that's partly why the Death Note was even brought into this world. Since Ryuk, at the
careful.
beginning of the show, says that he dropped the notebook because he was bored. But in the end, what this depicts
We don't
is that
need a
Does
re-
anyone
the fallen
need any
angel
resources,
wins, and the
especially
human,
food? Does
even
anyone
the
need
one
food?
as ambitious as Light Yagami,
I
smart,
could use some food.
wanting to eliminate crime,
alright.
wanting
Oh,
to
is this
create a
you? Hold on.
peaceful
I got
world,
three names.
wanting to
I'm
become
the dark blue
God,
one.
is futile.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean, it
that's-
doesn't
And
have
coming
a
from a
color.
biblical worldview, I can't help but see the parallels between how the story plays out and what's prophesied to be administered by Satan and the
What's that
Antichrist,
do?
who's basically his human or
That's so much food.
maybe extra human
Send some
puppet.
food.
Because we know that the Antichrist will be
That
a
is
tool
so
for
much
Satan,
food.
perhaps
I
even
still
for
have
his
3,000
movement,
left.
because
Try to get rid
Satan knows that his time is
Oh my
short
God.
and that his destination is hell. But the
Well, thank
manipulation
you,
of
because
a
now I'll
man
be able
through the gift
to,
of power,
go
supernatural
into
power,
the next
through a relic
stage
or maybe even
a hell of a lot
technology sounds
faster.
eerily similar to the world we live in today, where we've speculated and talked about the many
To assist.
powers that are being harnessed by man and perhaps
Okay,
being given
I am
instruction
putting-
by fallen spiritual entities. And while we don't necessarily have
One.
a specific notebook that kills
And in
someone
case
whose names
anyone
are written
needs
in
it,
we know that Satan has
there
offered
is
this sort of
going to
authority
be
and
a,
power over the world if they would only submit to him. And we
a
read that in
thing
Matthew
here.
4, verses 8 through 10, where it talks
I like
about the
Atlas
devil
and Attic
taking
Unit. It's pretty
Jesus
cool.
to a high mountain and
Like,
showing
what
him
if
the
it
kingdoms of the world
dies,
and all
it
their
shoots
glory.
acid
And
to kill
Satan said to
anything.
Jesus, all these I will
guys,
give
if
to
you do
you
that,
if you fall down
that one
and
leads
worship
up
me.
here so
Now
that
Jesus
you can
says,
get
Begone, Satan, for it is
easily
written,
to
you shall
my
worship the
gate,
Lord your
'cause I know
God,
it's
and
far
him
away.
only you shall serve. But, in effect, this offer that Satan
Enjoy
gave
everything.
to Jesus has probably been offered to people in high places of power and authority in this world, and I'm willing to bet that they have taken up the offer
no.
based on
You
the
need a
trickle-down
priest up here
effect
that
of
people
culture and
in.
society that we see today. Now,
I'm
the writer of
injured.
Death Note, Sugumi Oba, had no particular theme in mind when he wrote Death Note, or at least that's what he said, but when he was pressed on it, he stated, quote, humans will all eventually die and never come back to life, so let's give it our all while we're alive. And later he went on to say, quote, no human has the right to pass judgment on another's actions. No one should play God. And he said that the character Nier and his climactic speech about good and evil was rooted in his own beliefs about good and evil. But this statement is interesting because while it appeals tremendously to an atheistic or even nihilistic perspective of life, since he believes that, we die and never come back to life, it's also got its problems logically. He says that no one has the right to pass judgment on another's actions. No one should play God,
Oh, what
which
is
on the
this?
surface sounds accurate, but if you
The
pay
giant
close
blob.
attention, it's a contradiction. By
Send it to
suggesting
the
himself that no one has the right to judge, he is making a
kind of like
statement of judgment.
the
And by
theory on
stating no one
everything,
should
isn't
play
it?
God, he is in fact speaking as if he knows that
You
this is
send
the
him
best
to the
approach to
wall.
life, as if he were God
Guys,
himself.
I'm not gonna
You see
walk
the
the
hubris,
Titan
it's
this
very
time.
subtle, but it's there. And while I agree that no one
I like
should
that
play
idea.
God, and in my opinion, personally, no
How dare
one
you take my
can
settlement?
really play God, Satan and his fallen ones
Guys,
will
do you like where I
attempt
put
to
my
do
market?
just that in the end times, and we're seeing it all around us.
Hell yeah.
Now, at the end
Where's
of
your
the
market? Can
series,
you mark it?
Light Yagami
I
is
just
seen
did.
as being
Haha, get it?
crucified. And according
Why is
to
there
the
such
Death
a
Note trivia,
crevice?
quote, Light is
I
portrayed in
don't
a
know,
crucified-like position
but
on the
I'm
12th
gonna
and final manga
send my
cover.
units
This
down to
position is
red
mimicked by
and make
Light
a
during the
killing.
second ending sequence in the anime, and again
Watch
when
out
he is
for
portrayed as
the
a secret
gate I put
Nendoroid
there,
figure
by
for
the
the
way.
Death Note case file merchandise line. His position connects Light's desire
The
to be the
Tartarus
Messiah
gate or
figure of
whatever?
the human race, similar to
Where
the
did
Christian
you put it?
Messiah, Jesus Christ. Now let me read some quotes from
Did you
the
put it?
show. In chapter 1 of the
Oh,
manga,
not that
Light
red
Yagami says,
town.
quote, I'm going to make the world know I'm here, that somebody is
One on
passing
our side of the
righteous
wall.
judgment on them.
Oh,
and then
good.
later he says, I will reign
Wait,
over
what?
a new
What's our-
world.
what?
And in episode 1 of the
I
anime series,
placed it,
quote,
and then a
"Follow the
unit walked
teachings of
under
God
it, and it
receive his
immediately
blessings, and so it shall be that the seas again become bountiful. And then in
Placed
episode
it,
37,
you know,
Quote,
Across
"Under
from
normal
our red
circumstances,
side?
humans should have
Yeah, the
continued to
orange
evolve
side.
as the greatest creatures
Troy?
upon this earth.
Yeah.
But we were
That's
actually
where he put it.
regressing. A rotten world,
No, not
politics,
over
law,
there.
education. Was there anybody around who could correct this world? But
Wait a minute,
someone
is
had
orange
to
being
do it."
destroyed
And then
by
later in
purple?
episode 37, quote, "I understand that killing people was a crime. There was no other
Maybe.
way.
I mean,
the
they would
world
be attacking
had to
each
be
other because they're
fixed.
not on the same
A
team.
purpose given to me.
Oh my
Only
God, and
I
green
could
is
do it. Who else
attacking-
could have done it?
I need a
and
little
come this
bit more
far? Would
food
they have
so I
kept
can
going?
upgrade
The
my
only one
wall.
who
Did
can
you say
create
food?
a new world is me."
Oh God.
Now, if that wasn't enough, there's other images
Alright, here we
that
go.
mock the Bible, mock Christians. There's a scene where Elle washes Light's feet.
The hell did I do?
Now, we read about
Bill's
Jesus
over
washing the
here.
feet of his
Is anyone
disciples in John chapter 13.
Sorry.
And basically, this was in the
Gonna
upper
make a
room just
temple
prior to the
over
Last Supper and afterwards where
Did you
Jesus
say
gets
more
crucified.
food?
And to mock this point, the
Oh, I
character of
said
Elle
temple.
represents Jesus, or
Sitting right
God,
by
and
my
Light Yagami representing
palette.
Lucifer.
I know
is
that
taking
Hera
this
would be
biblical
great for our walls,
demonstration
but
of
like Hephaestus
service
makes
and
me
humility and turning it on its head
Did you
to
say
worship
money?
Light Yagami. Because
No,
remember, after
I'm
this
good.
point, Elle is killed
I
and
don't
Light
have
Yagami
this much
becomes the
anyways.
second
Because I
Elle.
have
Now, in
no army. I don't have a
2012,
bear axe.
there was a paper for
I
the
have
Japanese
not
Journal
put a
of
single
Religious
dime
Studies
in
by
I
Jolion
didn't upgrade any
Baraka
of the,
Thomas,
like,
who
the
characterized Death
armor
Note as
things. I haven't
heavily
done anything. If you
influenced
look at my
by
town,
the conflicts
I just have
between
farms.
liberty
Look at
and
all these
security,
farms.
as illustrating that high moral
Damn, look at all
ideals
those
are easily
farms.
corrupted
And
and
I'm
that
wrong,
people
so
will
I have
always
all
justify
that rain. All that
horrific
rain
acts
helps me out
of
a lot.
violence in the
It's
name
so
of
good.
safety. Thomas wrote, quote, "The price of peace is death," end quote. Now, Thomas's
I am
paper
thoroughly
lists
impressed
Death Note
by
as
your
one of
skills.
the later and more sophisticated
Where's your
psychological
So
thrillers,
this
saying
doesn't
that
work
it
if they would have
examines
attacked
the human
early on with
tendency to
pride.
express itself
Like,
through horrific cults and describes the negative
Wait a minute.
effects of those cults on
I
the
have
members,
two
on their
cities.
families,
Who else
and
has
on
two
society.
cities?
And through the moral relativity
No, I
that
have two
characterizes the story throughout,
so everyone
the
has
readers
two
and watchers
cities?
of
I
the
have
series are
3.
reminded that
Lumpy
their own
has 3.
ideas of good and evil
Okay,
might
well,
not
they
differ
need
so much
3.
from
Actually,
the
a 4.
extremist cult members. And so this
Fuck
anime has
Lumpy.
reached
Way to
the
go
homes of
outside
millions
the-
of people all around the world. And the
Social
message here
norm.
is very nihilistic. It's ultimately hopeless. And it's no surprise
Memphis
that this
lost to
show
Town
has
Center,
imagery
guys.
that is full of dark references to
gonna
demons,
build some
the
lighthouses
underworld, and
around.
Lucifer himself, with the main character being named Light.
that dryad
And this
down there is still
nihilistic
going at it.
message of hopelessness is enhanced with basically the message that Aleister Crowley of the OTO said,
It's only
"Do
but
as
surely
thou
I'm building
wilt
this
shall
game.
be the whole of the law."
There's
And in
a,
fact, the impact that this show has had in culture is significant. In 2007, Death Note was banned in Beijing, and in 2009, the Chinese Ministry of Culture
Come here, Colossus. You
blacklisted
will be my
Death
friend.
Note and other animes as a means to control what the Chinese people consume. Now, you might think, well, that's counter to this whole idea of Death Note being the Illuminati anime of the generation, but if you really think about it, by banning it,
Oh.
you're basically
is
raising
attacking our
interest,
wall?
especially for the young rebellious people. And I think this is on purpose. By blacklisting
It's
it, by
okay,
banning
those
it, it's
laser
only
bears,
raising the
laser bears,
popularity
fucking
of the
laser
show. Now, in
crocodiles.
2007, there
I was about
a
to say
murder
I did
case
not
in
allow
Belgium
cheat
where the
codes, so I
murderer
don't know
left a
why
note that
Canada
said,
is
quote,
active.
"Watashi wa Kira desu," which means I am the
Laser
killer in
crocodiles.
Japanese, a clear reference to the show Death Note. And in 2010, 4
I
men
love
were
it,
arrested
Canada.
for
It's
this
the
murder.
best
In 2008,
cheat
a
code in the
middle
game.
school student was suspended
Okay, if
for
someone would
having
like to
his
give me
own Death
200
Note notebook,
gold, I would
which
happily
included
accept it.
George W.
2000?
Bush, the
Alright.
president
That
at the time. And in
wasn't what I said, but
2010,
thanks.
another
That'll be
middle
great,
school
yeah.
student was found
Why
with his own
not?
Death Note, which included kids from his class and Justin Bieber, which I don't necessarily blame him for. In 2009, an 8-year-old Australian boy had
research
his
some
own Death
Titans.
Note along with a battle plan for where to place bombs in his school. Now, keep in
I
mind,
don't
this
have-
kid
I
was
don't have
8
population
years
for
old.
anything. I'm using
and
my population
influenced
for
by
villagers
Death
and
Note, he
camels.
was planning to place bombs in his school. Think
Sounds
about
like
that.
Stormie last
Spiritually,
game.
where's that coming from? In 2008, two
many
sixth
camels?
graders were arrested
Making
for
a lot
having
of
their own
workers.
Death Note.
Oh, I
with
see
Gonna
what
be
it
out
is.
the
and
wall
staff members
making
written
stuff.
in it. And in 2013, a teenage
Oh no, I'm out
girl
of food
from
again.
Russia
Whatever
committed
will I do?
suicide, and near her body was found 4
Oh, what do you
volumes
do?
of Death Note. And it got so
Too bad there
out of
is no
control
one
that a
that
local parents group
has
even wrote a
food.
letter to Vladimir
Oh, what?
Putin calling for the ban of all Death Note related media. So this show has clearly impacted a generation
Great. Feed the world.
that identified with
You
the
have so
tragic
much
character
food.
that is Light Yagami and the overall
that- you know how
dark
the- something like,
spirituality and
how much you
nihilism
have and then
and
how many people
hopelessness
are
that
working
this
on it. I have
show
22 people
represents. But remember, as
Oh my God.
Christians, There
That's
is
excluding
hope.
the people that
That's
are
the message of
doing
the
the
gospel.
gate. Once the gate is back,
We
they're going
are
back
promised a resurrection,
They're going back
but our
to the
decision
fields.
to accept or reject
People
Yeshua,
will
Jesus
not
Christ,
go hungry.
will ultimately determine
The
your
defenses might be a bit
destination.
low.
In
It's okay.
hell, where the
I came here
devil
to
and his
party.
angels belong, or in the divine counsel of God, the rightful place of inheritance for all humans under the grace of Jesus Christ. I think the answer is pretty
I have
simple.
a
Don't be
plenty
fooled
vault.
by shows like Death Note and its popularity.
it helps
Don't let
me,
it
but I
fill
have
the
one.
spiritual void that you feel, and let these programs define you as it has for so many people in this generation. Wake up, see the real
guys.
light and the real truth that comes from
I'ma
Jesus
build
Christ,
that.
the way, the truth, and
to
the
happen.
life.
Okay,
Have an
you
awesome
will
day,
give me
guys.
food
God
if I
bless.
need it, correct?
We.
Okay, so I'm using all my villagers that have food to go do that, so that I will have a Titan.
Yo, I've captured their dryad tree.
Wait, what? Use it to make units for yourself.
Yeah.
A little scuffle at the wall, but that's okay. My son of Osiris is lightning bolting them to death.
I love the Son of Osiris. It's like the best unit. It's like, oh,
At the cost of getting lightning bolted.
I'ma just go it through. Could I please have some food?
Yes.
Eat.
准备好了。
准备好了。好的。什么事？是的，有什么？是的，什么事？什么事？有什么吩咐？准备好了。什么事？是的，准备好了。准备好了。准备好了。准备好了。什么事？是的，有什么吩咐？有什么吩咐？
什么事？是的。
什么事？有什么吩咐？
You've just built like a second base out here, haven't you, Stormy?
What?
You built like a second base here at your wall. You have everything.
Yeah, we gotta keep the watch of the wall.
The wall is sacred territory. She is right.
We are the watchers on the wall. Then I'm making a Titan.
No.
Did someone give me gold?
Yes.
I got like an influx of gold. I'm like, where'd this come from, though? Why do you have so much?
I have 5,000 food, 5,000 wood, and then 10,000 gold. I'm not running out of resources.
Okay, well I could use some wood if you have any to
Yeah.
spare.
Hey, my Titan's done.
Is it a beautiful Titan?
He's gonna watch the wall.
Everyone will watch the wall.
Destroy them.
什么事？出发。
Burn them to a crisp.
Oh, that's right. My, what are these called?
And my army of workers. You've done me well.
You're just gonna kill them all as retirement?
I don't know what to do.
Oh my god, I've been deconstructed. What the fuck?
I just want
We're gonna
everyone to
start
do it.
some new farms.
That's awful.
That is kind of a dick move. Why would you deconstruct?
Also, my, what are they called? Temples heal you. So if you're getting low, don't worry.
I've unleashed the Titan. Oh.
The only unit you really need in life.
Automatons.
think who's building this over here in front of you? Oh, the temple.
好的。
Kind of neat tree this cold wasteland looks with all this grass.
Yeah, there's grass around my stuff too, not like yours though.
I have a lot of farms if that counts.
Of course it counts.
Holy shit, there's a bunch of fucking llamas. Going to my town.
Wonder whose llamas they are.
The cutie patootie llamas.
什么事？
My priest.
How goes Conquest, Lumpy?
Conquest goes. I'm not really trying to take them, like, all out. Just send in small groups of units out and about.
准备好了，遵命。
You're just trying to scare them?
准备就绪。
Yeah.
To death.
Look at this town we've built around the
Wait a
wall.
minute, did you guys just take out the white people that were destroying my wall? Thank you.
Yeah. Why don't you build a... what is this for someone to build? Just go work on the farms.
遵命。遵命。什么事？出发！出发！好的。遵命。
Hey, can I have this?
Go for
遵
it.
命。遵命。遵命。开战！
Thank.
Life is prosperous behind these walls.
I want to kill their
We have life.
Is that an Attack on Titan reference?
No, I was making Game of Thrones reference this whole time. You know, we are the Watchers on the Wall.
Oh.
I thought I was
got it.
bossing Say.
是的。
Alright. I like the mummy's special ability. They instantly kill a human soldier and then free their skeleton from their skin encasement.
That is nice.
Okay,
什么吩咐？开战！准备就绪。攻击！
it's okay.
What are these troops going out one at a time? It's just a line of troops instead of all together at once.
Yeah, that's me.
There's a line of
Conga line.
Why aren't they together? Why aren't they holding-
I just selected my production buildings and right-clicked in the enemy base and was go.
什么事？猎人樵夫。好的，遵命。
Your line is getting attacked by little, petrobolos.
I think I'll survive.
Anyone need any resource?
准备好了。
I'm good, thanks.
Money.
是的。
In order to buy the omniscience.
就绪。
I need a I'm saving. That's the gold. I'm just kind of saving up, I guess.
Oh. Ah!
什么事？
I'm at 18,000. I need a bit more.
出发。什么事？什么事？攻击！
I market.
有什么吩咐？开战！攻击！开战！好的，开战！开始。是的。出发！出发！好的。
You care to sacrifice one dude so I can get vision of that yellow town over there? Destroy it.
My Titan's finished!
Alright, I'm trying. I don't know if he'll make it. Nope.
If I get vision of it, I can use my implode on it.
I'm going.
准备好了。
You see my guys?
Which one?
Yeah, the 3? Or which guy is it?
有什
Oh,
么
those guys.
准备好了。有什么
Alejo.
They
Why what?
can't get much
There you go.
farther. Nice.
攻击？
There it goes.
My guy.
Oh my god, look at it go!
My lord.
开战！出发！开战！
Beautiful.
Oh my Jesus Lord.
Isn't implode great?
出发！
Look at what it did.
有什么吩咐？
Oh, it's
I mean,
wide
that's
open for attack.
Insane, but
是的，
Hello is wide open.
准备好了。
Quickly, Titan! Oh, attack yellow!
有什么吩咐？遵命，出发。是的，
Send in the birds.
准备就绪。
And tentacle monsters go to yellow.
出发。好的。
I need wood. Does anybody have any wood? And food?
Yes. Yeah, I have food.
准备好了。
Why can't I send any to you?
准备就绪。是的，准备就绪。准备。
You see on the top right where all those tabs are? You click on the gold one and you can send resources.
Top right.
准备好了。
I can only select between
什么事？
me,
No.
Leo, and...
You can select it or the other two. They're there. They're just their names.
Why are
too
your
long, they don't
villagers
appear.
praying?
是的，
Your villagers do that?
出发。
Her villagers pray because the Greeks get favor by praying at the temples.
是吗？遵命。是的，
Each civilization, Stormy, or each group of civilizations, have a different way of getting faith. The Greeks have to pray, make their villagers pray. The Atlanteans have to have a lot of settlements. The Chinese have to have gardens. I need to have statues. The Norse have to fight.
有什么吩咐？
It's just another way of showing how we're all different, but we all believed in gods.
Yeah.
I have too much resources. I have over 10,000 of each.
Fantastic.
I'm trying to figure out how to give them to Eleanor.
Everyone
Uh,
give me a reason.
Eleanor is one. Just click. So you click a bunch on like the zeros.
Yeah.
And I think she should be the first one that has no name.
What do you need, Eleanor?
Everything. Actually, no, don't give me food.
Okay.
Did you say food?
No, I said no food, no food!
Did you?
I'm pretty sure
say-
she asked for a bunch of food.
All right.
If you
That's what I heard.
My specialty.
That's what I heard.
God, no.
Commence operation all my food. Can I just type the number instead of clicking a billion times?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Sent half of my food.
Oh god. What am I supposed to do with that?
Eat it?
That's why I'm giving it to you.
Wait a minute. Bitches.
Oh, my burbs.
Oh my me.
有什么吩咐？
I'm coming!
遵命。出发。
Oh god, I have so many resources now.
是的。遵命。
I
Oh wait, attack my Titan.
I need more settlements. Can I have these yellow ones?
Go for it.
Oh no, those are... Oh, look at those guys hitting me.
出发。是的。好的。
Hey, there's a worker trying to build something.
有什么吩咐？
Where's the Titan going? Come back, other Titan. We weren't finished taking out yellow.
Oh, I will
好的。
make my way back down. Hey, I got omniscience. Fantastic.
出发。
There's still some workers here trying to rebuild things.
God, Stormie, you become bloodthirsty.
出发。
Yeah, but don't we have to take them out?
什么事？
We do.
什么事？准备好了。有什么吩咐？好的。是的。开战。
You're right, we can kill that instead! Yay!
准备好了。开战。准备就绪。
Going.
See, if they weren't fighting each other, could have focused on us. No.
Probably should have focused on us. Is it
Oh,
weird
there's
to
a
help out that none of them built the Titan's Gate?
Because they were constantly under siege from each other. Alright, Theo, you have the faster army. Kill any surviving villagers.
什么事？遵命。
Leave no man, woman, or child alive, Theo.
We got it.
That's something Theo would do. Definitely.
Slaughter the innocents.
准备好了。
Need to take out that palace. I'm coming.
准备好了。
Take out that palace. Don't attack the palace. I want to take it out.
有什么吩咐？
No. Thank you.
I'm going for the town center. Wow, Stormie
Oh,
said she was gonna hit the palace, and so Theo had to go in there.
oh, fine. I'll take out the temple then. You bully. Oh!
What's going on?
You're
Fucking
attacking the stuff I want to attack.
I'm sorry, I let them go.
Theo's like, I'm just
Satisfying
playing
listening to the stomps.
What?
Him stomping stuff. Satisfying. Look at him go. He's stomping stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mine went off on his own as well. I totally was not paying attention to him. Come on, come back this way. There's some guys that need to attack.
什么事？开战。
Okay, my Titan's gonna die soon, so I'm just gonna send him over.
是的。遵命。好的。出发。开战。
Not sure how I've done it, but I've got more than 180.
出发。遵命。准备就绪。准备好了。准备就绪。 什么事？什么事？出发。好的。是的。什么事？出发。是的。什么事？
什么事？
They have relics on the ground.
You can claim them as your own now.
Left. Oh, these poor people.
Megara's dead. Urantia's dead. Who won this week?
Alexandria
Here I
isn't
come.
gone though.
好的，同事，出发。有什么吩咐？出发，出发，准备好了。遵命。
We made a bunch of Caldarias, Stormy.
What?
Or Caladrias, whatever the bird ladies are called.
吩咐，遵命。有什么
Yeah.
吩咐出发。
Everything's fully upgraded, so I'm just making resources have extra.
Look at
Yeah.
all these titans just tightening around.
Tighten that butthole. Hehe.
Always.
10. I gotta look for the yellow ladies. Stuff. I don't know if she's still in the game.
是的。
Oh,
What does the yellow lady have that's worth
出
anything?
发，好的。
Oh my god, look at him. Look what he's trying to do, y'all. He's trying to open the task.
Oh my goodness.
Does he really think he can do that?
是的，出发。
Who gave him permission?
攻击。
I'ma kill it.
是吗？遵命。
You. Big dog. Go.
man eating
Mother.
plant. Meow.
Nom 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 nom. Oh my god, they've broken down the wall.
好的。
What, my
有什么
wall?
吩咐？好的。什么事？什么事？出发。好的。好的。
Oh, that was already destroyed.
什么事？好的。遵命。遵命。好的。遵命。好的。好的。出发。什么事？好的。准备好了。出发。
Worker,
准备好了。
fix the wall.
What is that?
Hey! Someone want to
What is
build
that?
a settlement here? Because it bothers me that we don't have one.
Which one? Sorry?
That one.
There's a Titan's Gate over here, just so we all know.
Oh yeah, we're killing it. My Titan is on his way there right now. He is a wandering. He's a struggling though. He cannot figure out how to get past things.
Oh, minion block. The eternal curse of the huge.
Come here. Destroy the fucking wall, bitch.
好的，攻击，准备就绪。好的，攻击。
There you go. Now go.
好的，出发。
The whole army is like scattered. This way, bitches.
准备好了，
This way.
准备好了，开战，准备就绪。是的，准备就绪。是的，有什么吩咐？好的，有什么吩咐？准备好了。好的，是的，出发。 是的。好的。准备好了。遵命。是的。出发。准备好了。好的。准备好了。好的。是的。遵命。
It's interesting that you can just turn your heroes.
Well, that's how the Atlanteans work.
Yeah, it's cool.
Stop being interested. Monster.
Where is yellow?
Fuck's my Titan now.
Theo, are you stealing their poor relics?
Oh yeah.
有什么吩咐？好的，
Oh my god, they're actually attacking me. Hey, guys, I need some help up here.
Coming! Sending my Titan.
I didn't see that coming.
出发！
My
I didn't
diamond.
either. I don't know where they came from. They just all of a sudden appeared and they took down my new town center.
Go protect your other
You're a
one.
rude bunch of guys.
什么事？
I know what I'll do. I'll send you 20,000 food.
No! No!
好的，
Who needs
Oster,
food?
Mitchell.
No one.
Can you
Eleanor,
ping where your town got destroyed?
Oh, right
有
here.
什么吩咐？
Where are they?
I don't
There.
know. They like walked off.
There they are. They're attacking your other one. I'm
No,
coming.
don't kill them.
How are they still in the game? What's keeping them?
I don't know. I'm really upset. that
Manhunt.
they killed my town center.
有什么吩咐？攻击！好的，
We're on a manhunt.
出发！攻击！准备就绪。
Getting stuck on minions.
Like, I don't know what's up with them. They just insist.
什么事？
Kill the things that are gonna kill me. These things, please. Oh, trees.
Catapults.
什么事？好的，开战！
Put up trees. I'm safe. When trees go up, you know you're safe.
when trees go up, so do I, XD.
Oh
Oh my god.
I'm a nature lover.
no.
I think we're talking about
Oh,
the wrong type of
the-
wood here.
Yellow is out.
准备就绪，遵命。
So red is still in. That
I'm
isn't
red.
vodka.
有什么吩咐？
That's
I
orange.
keep like, oh, there we go.
Oh, get fucking wrecked.
What? I didn't get any elo for that?
Okay,
View
So-
post game.
Lumpy, you go to view post game.
Yeah, I had the best economy.
How dare you take this from me? I had the best improvements.
Ooh, I had the best mythology. Probably because I was spamming automatons all game.
Only lost 11 units.
I had the most food. Oh my god, thank you guys
Oh
for
my
this
God.
award.
Did you ever?
I also had the more resources tributed. Thank you guys. Oh my god, you're all too
I had
kind.
the highest research count, but I don't know what that is.
I had the most gold from trade.
You know, like all the little upgrades that gods give you, armor improvements, all that stuff you unlock the most.
Oh. Go me.
Because I didn't do any of the barracks things, so I never started at barracks.
That's actually kind of cool, though, because I've never seen that before.
Interesting. You guys want to do a free-for-all?
No. Because
Oh,
Theo would kill me.
You should take a look
Yeah,
at the Discord
That's
post. I put.
probably what would happen to everyone, to be honest with you.
It'd be a fight of Theo. So
Wanna do it
everyone would
again?
team up on Theo.
it'll be a speed run. How fast can we win?
Is that what we're doing? We're doing a speed one? Because that's actually an option.
I mean, we could. I mean, I don't really mind. We can do whatever.
Okay. Lightning.
Oh,
Sorry, what are we doing? I
lightning.
heard was everyone team up on Theo.
No,
Yeah.
that's not what we said.
That's not what we said at all.
Free for all. Team up on Theo. Let's do it.
First one to kill Theo wins.
Yeah.
Theo leaves the game. He wins. Oh,
Holy shit.
Oh my
I didn't
god.
even consider that.
I don't know if I could do this. Sound too complicated.
Hmm.
I think I invited everybody. I did
This
not.
makes me want to play Civ as a team.
I love Civ.
Mhm.
I'm really bad at Civ. So if I'm on a team, my teammates are my crutch.
How can you be bad at Civ?
Very carefully.
She doesn't know how to have fun playing Civ.
Could somebody please
The only way to be
send
bad.
an invite? I am missing the peoples.
Alright, I'll do it. I actually don't have Leo on my friends list. I'm so sorry.
Okay, someone else want to?
I don't know how to fight anyone.
I sent him
Oh.
an invite.
I sent him an invite.
He'll have to choose who he likes better.
Mm-hmm.
If he's Leo.